Black News Network, in an end to a too long saga, Nipsey Hussle's murderer Eric Holder has been sentenced to 60 years to life. He was sentenced after months after a Los Angeles jury found him guilty of murder in the first degree. If you remember the events in 2019 that led to Nipsey's passing, the prosecutors telling the jury that Holder did in fact commit that crime, did in fact mean to do that crime. There was nothing that preceded it that would have caused any type of situation that would have garnered such a such a reaction. Quote from the Deputy District Attorney John McKinney: "You're through." To which the rapper replied, "You got me." As we reported, um, Holder also injured two other people. He was found guilty of also found guilty of 2 counts of attempted voluntary manslaughter, 2 counts of assault with a firearm, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Um, Unfortunately, it won't be the end of that story. That's what the news is being reported. There's going to be some type of retribution, especially when he gets in the prison system. He's not going to be able to be in protective custody for however many years, 60 years to life. So he's currently Eric Holder is currently 33 years old, meaning he is not due to get out until he is in his 60s, if he is allowed out at all. It's an unfortunate end, with Nipsey, not only his legacy but his impact while he was here, and he was finally seeing the fruits of his impact. I can only imagine where he would be if he was allowed to go through this process of he was so in line with having his stuff owned outside of the Atlantic deal to take full advantage of the streaming era. He would tour a lot. He would still probably tour, but he able to reach so many more fans because of the pandemic that happened. It would have been more streaming that he could have actually realized while he was here instead of him being streamed because there's no more new music. He would have definitely capitalized on it. He had quite a number of holdings. He could have gotten the real estate, sold the real estate when it was high. He could have just done so much more and been able to impact the community. But it's unfortunate, and now's the end of this saga.